Hi guys, if you'd like to become more familiar with some of the things you'll find on a construction site, then stay tuned because that's coming right up. Alright, it's another beautiful sunny day in Edmonton. Finally, like I said before, we had just over a half a year of minus below zero weather, so we're very excited to have this beautiful sunshine. It's early morning, getting ready for well, it's actually not early morning, but it is morning, getting ready for work. As you guys know, I have to watch the girls through the week, which is the hardest thing ever. I can't I'm actually looking forward to going to work so I can have a break from actual work. I'll tell you, you got to respect those stay-at-home parents because it's not easy. I only have 2 daughters, and I have 2 daughters and a son. When it was just Ben, it was so easy. He was so easy, right? My girls, they definitely are giving us a run for our money. So, okay, so I'm gonna be insulating and drywalling today. I'm not gonna shoot that because it's boring. You've seen it 100 times on my channel. Again, I'm gonna be doing the 12-foot stand-ups all by myself. I used to have a partner, but he's gone. Yeah, with the look, we got the forklift stuck. I got it stuck already on the other side, and they got it stuck again. So the size of this thing, right? It's freaking huge, dude. Right? Like I said, why don't we get forks for the Bobcat? But there we go. There's the demo. Demolition is underway. I almost got all the cladding off. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, it looked like shit before. I mean, it looked terrible before. So this is a good. Good thing that they're cleaning this all up. Yeah, they're using the excavator. That's the excavator right there, and you have a tractor with an excavator attachment on the back there. So that case 50 there, that's the tractor. I'm gonna take this out actually. Hold on. Oof, that takes a lot of energy. Yeah, there's the case. Or sorry, this Hitachi is what we call an excavator. Okay, so this is a 270, which is a medium-sized one. The 200 is small, and then the 350, I think, is a 350 or 320. I don't know. That's a nice big one for. But this is a nice medium-sized excavator. That's a tractor right there. This case here, this tractor has see these outriggers and the excavator attachment on the back, so that's pretty cool. And then yeah, these trucks, like this place is for containers, so there's trucks running in and out of here all the time, loading up containers. It's yeah, see, like a construction site is very dangerous. You gotta take that into consideration. There's a lot of things going on. Today is quiet. It's a Saturday. There's nobody here, just me. So it's quiet. This is a good time to kind of show you guys around some of the dangers on a site, right? Like we have open trenches and open excavations right here, and this is a demolition, right? So there's a lot of different material in the ground, and look at that. As you can see, the ground is really soft. The grade beam sank and broke, so looks like the piles are holding out. You can see right here on this column, this right here, what we call a column. This column is attached to what we call a pile cap. And what a pile cap is it's the top part of a pile. So a pile, generally, like probably these piles are probably down, I would say at least 3 meters. But yeah, so they piling, you drilled into the ground, and these big circular holes, right, like cylinders almost. You drill that into the ground, and then you pour concrete in it with rebar and stuff like that. So they're really strong. What piles do is hold the building basically in place. So if there's any ground movement or earthquake or something like that, the piles are what are going to keep it together. So they have to be really strong. They're going to be, you know, 2 feet wide. They're gonna have like a 2-foot diameter at the very least, and yeah, they're gonna go down usually 15 to 30 feet even. So I've dug piles even deeper. So there was one project I was on. It was called the E.L. Smith water treatment plant, and I was literally 100 meters below the North Saskatchewan River, and we were building big, huge concrete tanks for cold water, I guess. I don't know, but they were the biggest concrete forms I ever built in my life. The biggest concrete form I've ever seen. The rigs were amazing. Like, I can't, like, just incredible. We were so far below the ground. It was amazing. So, yeah, no, I did a lot of rigging then, and that's when I started learning how to build parry forms for concrete. So that was pretty fun. But so you can see that the grade beam here, there's no actual footing on these ones, which is going to be an issue, I think, when it comes to this ground being so soft. You can see already that the new grade beams that we poured the ground is already sinking below. That's crazy, right? So there's no footing, which is actually that's what makes these things so weak, right? But the pile caps should hold steady. They're going to be, like I said, the piles go way down into the ground, and then there's a big, huge, like the steel rods that are connected to the columns, and these are engineered to be to stand up proper. I'm just blown away by how much the ground has sank. Like, even the track is lifting. Even the track is lifting off of the you know, the grade beam here, which is incredible. I don't know if you guys see that, but that's just crazy nuts. So we've had frozen ground, so the ground is thawed, and the concrete is now sinking, which is crazy, right? So we just put them right on top of the ground, which generally you want to dig into the ground, and the base of the grade beam is going to be wider than what's above grade. So you need to kind of essentially do it in 2 pours, and these ones are just kind of on the fly and built just to separate the 2 units, so that they could asphalt it, and then we're putting the steel stud wall on top. But yeah, to do it properly, you got to dig into the ground. My 2 first concrete videos, I didn't explain that. I just kind of showed you what we did with our forms, which actually, here's another form right here, exactly set up. So yeah, you can see that it's just right on top of the ground. There's no footing in there. So this guy is old school. He uses the string to make them straight, which is perfectly straight, don't get me wrong. But I just use the line laser like I showed you guys. So it's crazy. This ground is so soft. It's something to keep in consideration, right? So look at this, right? Like, this is so dangerous. All this stuff. Actually, you know, Steven did a really good job cleaning it up. It looks really good, actually. But you can see farther on down there, there's like the metal scrap and all that. And there's some metal scrap in here. You're always wanting to watch your step on site, and make sure you wear your boots all the time when you're on a construction site. Like here, you can see how that grade beam we just ripped out like nothing. It came out like nothing, right? So, and then there's a big pile of garbage there. Yeah, so they're gonna dig out the soft ground, and then you got to put down a new base. You need to pack it in, and this is a bigger operation than you think, right? Like, see, you can look inside there, the asphalt right there. I don't really see too many levels, but that, unless it's a really thick, oh, that's just a really thick. Yeah, so the asphalt is only like so thick, right? And then the base underneath. But yeah, you gotta have the right compaction. That's why you hire engineers, right, to test the ground. Because like I'm just standing here and I'm already sinking in the ground, so it's kind of nuts. But no, I like Steven a lot. He's got his Briar's Contracting. Sorry. Yeah, no, my friend Steven there, he's just starting a new company. It's a cladding company called Briar's Contracting. Cladding is what they specialize in, but we're building everything. So yeah, he's a good guy. So I gotta give Briar's Contracting a shout out. So yeah. Anyways, like here's the Skyjack. This is what we call a boom lift. This one here is this. Yeah, this is a straight one here. We have an articulating one. See how it has just the one boom, which means this is the boom here. Okay, this bad boy. This is like a boom extension. This right here, what we call. This is the basket. This is what we call a basket. There's the foot pedal. There's the black box where the manual and your inspection sheets should be. And yeah, it's really cool. Like, that's what I mean. Construction's so fun. You get to do so many different things. Like, look at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bobcat, and then the scissor lift, and then there's another lift, and then we have this articulating booms. There's tons of equipment to drive, which is so awesome. Make sure you have the proper training on the equipment that you operate, okay? And make sure that you're following OH&S regulations and company policy on training for equipment use, okay? This baby right here is an articulating boom, and what we call it an articulating boom is because it has more than one boom. See the main boom here, and then it's got this articulating boom right there. It looks like there's a bunch, but that's just 2 booms right there. You can see this shoe right here. It's really cool. They're a little more complicated to operate, but you really, once you get the hang of it, once you get up there, it's actually really easy. So yeah, I don't know. I started construction when I was really young, and when I was a kid, I was always playing Lego, and I love building. I love building things. So after I finished college, where I studied business, I went to back to Toronto, where I'm from, and I did a lot of television. So I learned a lot about film and behind the scenes work. So I'm not used to being in front of the camera. So my goal is to get better and better and better with every video. So I hope I'm improving for you guys. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with YouTube. It's a whole lot of work. It's a lot of learning. It's a huge learning curve. To run a successful YouTube channel is not about just making videos and uploading them. There is so much going on behind the scenes, and there's a lot to do with community with YouTube. So if you guys, I'd appreciate the likes, and I'd appreciate the comments. Most of all, I want the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd like to hear from you to let me know how I'm doing, how my videos are. Please tell me how I can improve. This is something that I'm planning to do for the long haul, so I have a lot of great ideas, and I do have a lot of knowledge and experience to share with you guys. So please ask me, tell me what videos I should be doing, and please tell me how I can improve on the videos I've already done. I'd love to hear from you. I really do want to hear from you guys. I've put up, this will be maybe, I'm close to 50 videos. So my goal for the year is 100 videos, and I'm almost halfway there, just over 3 months into having my channel up and running. So very excited. I'm trying to put out as much as I can, good quality content, not just garbage. I really hope that you can take something away from every video that you see of mine. I want to be able to teach us at least one thing every video. That's my goal. So I want construction workers to know that Chris Konkle is here to help you, okay? Spread the word, share and like my videos, and let your fellow workers know that I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to support you with questions. I'll answer your questions, I will give you advice, and I will demonstrate techniques for you. Just have to ask me, and I will show you. There's a lot to learn. So This is a good start. ChrisKonkleVlogs is a good start to be, a good place to be when you're just starting out, especially. But it's everybody at every level can take something away from what I have to teach you guys. So like I was saying in one of my earlier videos, there's only one right way to do things, right? You need to have good values, which are, you know, integrity and honesty have to be in there. And so we're gonna do that. We're gonna make this industry more accountable, and we're gonna bring some light to it, because it's a fantastic industry. It's so much fun. Honestly, the issue is I've worked for a lot of different companies, and the issue is always with the management of the company. That just reflects on everything that happens in the field. It affects the management. It just has so much effect on what happens in the field, and it feels like they don't understand that, right? Especially guys and girls who've come up to the ranks, that haven't come up to the ranks and just went to school and started out as a project manager. They're not going to understand what you're going through in the field. They're not going to have an idea, right? So the best project manager is somebody who's actually gone through the trades and worked on site for many years before they went to school. That's a good project manager. A schoolbie is not going to give you the same quality of management that an experienced worker is going to give you, that's for sure. So I promote promoting within. So make sure that your guys, your journeymen, your journey persons are being trained to become project managers, you know, and construction managers. That's what's important. We need to promote within and make our most valuable resources, which is our workers, feel valuable, feel valued, right? And it'd be good to show them that you appreciate the work that they do once in a while, you know. So yeah, it's crazy how many different companies out there, and they're just all kind of working, well, yeah, they're all kind of working against each other, you know. Certain companies, they team up, but they all have their own niche, right? You don't see two companies of the same niche teaming up. You don't. So that's a problem. There's a disconnect for support there for workers. That's why this channel and my website, this is a neutral ground for the company owners, the workers, and the management as well. You know, everyone has something to learn from my videos. So make sure you watch and subscribe. Okay, here's our steel is here. So like I said, we're using 16 gauge 6-inch steel with the that slotted track right there is called top track. It's insulated, fire rated. It's awesome because the old way used to have two tracks inside of one another and insulate the airspace, right, with rock salt. So it was a real pain in the ass. But anyways, I guess I got, oh yeah, sorry, and there's our drywall. That's right there, what we call rebar. That's what goes inside of the concrete. So what you see on the, like, running horizontally is a girt. That's what we call girt. And up there, the beam that attaches to the column is an I-beam. Cool, eh? And then above the I-beam and the girts there, those are girts. Sometimes you'll have trusses or whatever, but there's Q-deck on top of that. The metal stuff that goes on top before the roof layer is called Q-deck. So yeah, just some terms, you know, just getting used to the construction site. Let me think here. What else can I show you guys? That's drywall. I get to do lots of drywall. So those door frames right there are steel press door frames. Those are fire rated. So yeah, those are awesome doors, those steel doors. That's the Roxol insulation. Yep, that's the comfort bat. So that stuff right there is awesome stuff. It's fire rated and soundproof. It's the best insulation you can get. So and then that wall, Roxol, you can see there's a finished edge because this old crap here that's going will be replaced with the new stuff. This one's dirty as heck, but it'll be nice shiny white with the insulation on the inside. So that'll go between the exterior cladding and the girts there to provide an insulation barrier in the walls. So all right guys, well, I'm gonna tool up. Oh, one more thing I'll show you is these are what we call C-cans. All right, so when someone says it's in the C-can, that's a C-can. It's pretty simple, guys. That's the C-can. So all right, I'm gonna tool up and go to work. It was fun chatting with you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. This is Chris. Bye for now, guys. Hi guys, if you'd like to learn more about construction, then make sure you watch my guide to working in construction. This is Chris. Bye for now.